After having discussed the return on a security, now let us now analyze the return or the risk on a security. How to measure actually the risk on a particular security or a risk on a particular asset. Now, measurement of risk. Since we are dealing with a single commodity, so the risk for a single commodity is measured by the standard deviations or the variance of its returns over a period of time. Notice that we have already calculated the returns on a particular security, and now we are going to measure the amount of risk based on the returns that this security is going to generate. Sigma square is a notation for the variance, which simply means the summation of returns on security I to its mean deviation n minus 1. So the variance simply means the how much deviated are the returns from the mean returns, and divided by n minus 1. N minus 1 here is number of time periods and subtracted by the 1. Now a very simple process to convert the variance into the standard deviation is to take the root of the variance. Now let me take an example to explain how to actually calculate the risk on a single commodity. Say for example I have 6 time periods, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and I have return on a particular security denoted as Ri, that is 15%. It's in percentage terms: 15, 12, 20, minus 10, 14 and 9. Now let me first calculate the mean returns. The mean returns will be calculated simply by using the arithmetic mean that we have done in the previous video. So first we take the summation of the returns on security I, which will be equal to, this is equal to 60, and the total number of time periods are 6, so my mean return is equal to 60 by 6, so the mean returns are equal to 10. Now I will take the deviation of the returns from its mean. So 15 minus 10, that will give me 5, 12 minus 10 will give me 2, 20 minus 10 will give me 10, minus 10 minus 10 will give me minus 20, this will give me 4, and this will give me minus 1. Then I will square up the deviations. This is 25, this is 4, this is 100, this is 400, this is 16, and this is 1. Therefore the summation of the square deviations is equal to 546. Now I'm all set to calculate the risk on this investment. Now by using variance formula, that is summation of return summation for deviations of the square deviations of the return and n minus 1, which is equal to 546 divided by n is 6 minus 1, so this will be equal to 109.2. I can also convert this into the standard deviation by taking the root of 109.2, which will be equal to 10.45.